Hey folks, I'm Vincent. Today we're going to play Way of the Samurai 3, a game by Acquire which has been ported to PC by Ghostlight. It is an episode of the franchise which is taking place a lot earlier than the Force. It's in the middle of the Sengoku Jedi, the period of the Warring Kingdoms. It's just before the Tokugawa units the country, so we'll be seeing Oda Nobunaga. And if you are a fan of Japanese movies with samurais, it's probably a period which is going to be much more familiar than the one which is in the fourth episode, which was obviously the end of the samurai reign. So it's a game which is a bit older, and you'll probably see that with the graphism, but the gameplay is still very good. If you are looking for games which are going to allow you to fight as a samurai, there is not so much franchise which are doing that well, and Way of the Samurai is obviously one which is doing it the best. You can craft your sword, you can train quite a lot of different style of fighting. It's really an interesting franchise. So we are going to begin a new game. So the game is running a bit like in the movie with Bill Murray, which is called Groundhog Day. You are going to relive the same amount of time, a lot of time, and depending on your choice you are going to be able to have an impact on the story. And there is something like 22 endings, so you can really do your stuff, and you can even kill the main NPCs, the one which are going to be really important in the storyline. You can just kill them in the way, and the other guys are going to talk about the fact that they are dead, but they will not be there anymore, and it will change the way the story is going to happen. So let's just play a bit and show you how this is going to roll. Alright, here we go. So I've got a character which is already done. I'm not really new to the game, I've been playing it on PS3 quite a bit, and I've been doing a few runs to warm up a bit. So we are going to be able to choose a few things. We've got, of course, the ability to change between English and Japanese. I'm going to stick to Japanese, going to immerse us a bit more. We can change a few options. The port is quite good. I've been having a few crash, but I believe it's going to be resolved pretty quick. We've got the ability to change the camera, how it's going to move. It's very important because I think it's normal at first, but I feel like to me at least, it's more natural to reverse the horizontals. Then we've got also a few options for the displays. We've got special settings as well. These are going to be unlocked as you are going to progress into the game. And we can just take a look at the records to see what you have which is unlocked. You can have partners which are going to fight with you. You can unlock plenty of weapons and titles and accessories. And let's just go with gaming normal. You can obviously change your name, your appearance. There is a bit less options than in Way of the Samurai 4. It's a game which is a bit older, so we're able to go through, I think, 7 different heads here. There is a bit more option for the outfit, even though some are pretty crazy, so I'm going to spoil a bit, but it's a game which is quite old, so I'm probably not going to be the only one. So we've got plenty of outfits we can just choose from. There is even a few which are just a bit crazy, like these. I'm not going to go with these. They're a bit too crazy for me. I'm going to go with something a bit more regular. I really like the one we begin with, this one here. But there is another one which is pretty cool as well. This one is pretty cool as well. Maybe I could go with this one. It's really fitting. But we are going to exit the battle, so let's just go with an armor or something. And we can also, when we are going to reach a certain amount of point, because as we are going to progress through the game, we are going to earn points, we'll be able to unlock the character section here, which is going to allow you to play with any character you are going to knock out in the game. You don't want to kill them, you just want to knock them out, and you will be able to play with every little guy. So if you want to play a foot soldier, it's definitely possible. If you want to play what do we have, an armored samurai, you can do that. If you want to play, as there is no female character in the game unless you reach this point, if you want to play where is she? I am pretty sure I've got one female character which is unlocked somewhere. Not this one. There we go. So we've got also a few female characters here, so you can just play female samurai, which is definitely historically accurate because there has been quite a few female samurai. Let's go with my regular guy here. We can choose from different weapons. I don't have so much for now, so I'm just not going to go through these, but we've got also plenty of items we can unlock. We've got also plenty of accessories which are going to be all a bit crazy. I would have preferred to have accessories which would have been more, more into the storyline. These are just too crazy for me. These are fun though, even though it seems to be a bit over the top. And we can store a bit of money if we need to. Anyway, let's start the game, and I'm going to let the cinematic run a bit so we can just take a look at the ambience.
昔日の強豪がいっぱいし屍を晒す一介の草履取りが立身出世し大将となる。戦は戦を呼び、田畑は荒れ人心は乱れる。尾張の織田信長をはじめ名だたる武将が天下を奪い合い、いつ果てるともなく戦い続ける戦国の世。ここ義州天名の地でも名門桜井家の栄光は希望が夢となり、下克上により権勢を振るう乱世の英傑藤森主膳が天下を伺う。強く、ただひたすら強く、それが主膳が求める国のありよう。だがそのために天名の民草はひたすら窮苦にあえぐ。そう戦が絶えることはない。今も一つの戦が終わった。だが累々と横たわる屍たちだけが戦いを終えることができる。合戦場をさまよう者にとって地獄とはあの世か、それともこの世か。それを知る者は誰もいない。
Alright, so here it began, and what is pretty cool with the way they are going to handle the dialogues, you've got very often plenty of choice to choose from, and you've got also two solutions which are always there. You can draw your weapon in dialogue if you want to just, I don't know, fight the guy or just interrupt the dialogue. And you can also kowtow if you want to apologize or maybe just shorten a bit the dialogue as well. So these two guys, these guys are they are looting the field of battle. And I could very well just, you see there is a little icon on the left, I can draw my sword and just try to kill them because they are looting my brother in arm, but I'm just going to say, I've been better. I'm going to faint and I will go through another step of the storyline. And what is pretty cool is that you can do a playthrough and it can really, the time it's going to take can really be different, but there is, you can, I think my first playthrough was 3 hours, but if you want you can just play as much as you want. The scenario is going to unfold, and if you are there to see the event you are going to be able to participate, but if you are not there it's just going to continue. You can actually not take part in any of the storyline. You can just do your stuff, and as the days are going to keep going, things are going to happen, but you will not see it. So it's very free. You can really do whatever you want. Even though it's a map which is not that big, there is a few areas I can just go through, but it's still very enjoyable. Let's just go. I'm going to show you the map quickly to just show you an example of what I mean. So this is the local map. You can see there is a few points. There is a quest. We've got 2 events which are going to happen here. We can see there is also character which we are going to be able to meet, and shops. So here is a map. We've got 9 area we can explore. Every day it's going to happen. There is something which is going to happen. Most of the day, I meant. So as you can see, there is exclamation point which are going to mean that something is going to happen at this location, and there is not something which is happening at each location each day, but if you are at some point, you will be able to deal with the storyline. So let's just go. I'm at the Takatane village here, and we're going to go and see one of the first events. We're going to meet an old samurai, which is now a peasant. He's taking care of his field and all, and don't want to be involved in anything which is going to involve samurais. As a matter of fact, the villagers are not friendly with you. You are an outsider. Alright, so let's just discover a bit the village. I'm going to show you a bit of the fighting, but I want to be in a place where I'm not going to be in a position where... Oh well, I'm going to show you that over there, because there is a little mini quest here. So she's being harassed by Jags, and they're going to attack me when I'm going to try to help her. It's going to be a good time to show you a bit of combat, even though I will not be able to show you all the mechanics with these two guys. We'll just see that a bit later. So I'm going to let the guy just go through, and I'm just going to ask them to stop it. I could have just helped them. Alright, here it comes. Let's just go. So I've got a guard on, which is going to protect me from quite a lot of attacks, but I cannot just guard all the time. They're also going to attack special. You see, when the guy is having a little reddish dot over his head, it's because he's going to push toward me, and if I'm guarding with a regular guard, I'm going to be in trouble, because he's going to break my guard. Okay, so I'm waiting for the guy to be finished, but I could just assault him and try to... Okay, so now he's going to fight me. No, he's not. So he's not fighting anymore. He's trying to get out. Okay, come on, just let him move. Going to flee a bit. And I did not kill them because I'm using a blunt attack, but I could very well just turn my sword and make it deadly. It's not a real sword, it's just a sword in wood, but I like this one. For now it's going to be one I'm going to use, and we'll see what we are going to use next. So Chidori is kind of a tutorial character. She's going to tell you a bit of how things are working, and I'm going to show you another place where you can learn the basics, because at the beginning it's useful to go through this place. So she's breaking a bit the fourth wall, but nonetheless she can explain us a few things, and I'm going just to say that I know her, and we're going to go with where we're going to be able to learn much more. Okay, so in the village we've got a few things we need to know about. First, we can basically take any of these vegetables. These are healing items. They could be pretty handy, but it could just give you bad reputation if you just steal from the villager, and it could be trouble at some point. Anyway, let's advance a bit more, and I'm going to show you we've got a little house which is important to know about. So the last house of the village over there is yours. You can store your swords, you can store your items, and you can sleep, which could be quite useful to make the scenery advance. So I've got a shelf here, which is it's not that big when you begin, but as you're going to earn points, you're going to be able to store more and more swords. And I've got a closet in which I'm going to be able to store items and parts if you want to craft weapons. And there is also accessory and stuff, but we're just going to let these things go. And we've got the most important merchant, the smith, which is just over there. Alright, in this little cave. I'm just telling you that because it could be important to know that he is there. So here he is. It's going to allow you to make your blades better. to increase their durability, their strength and defense. This is a very important character. There's also a little thing you can do if you want to make your sword better without spending too much money. If you make him work for you, you can kill him and recover your money afterward, but you will not have any more smiths in this run. You will need to end the run and go back if you want to make him work again. Anyway, it could be useful. For things which are pretty expensive, it's going to allow you to recover your sword. There's a little margin over there, and I like the fact that we can save with these guys. These guys are just so cool with their little D1 stuff. You can ask them to play you a little song or to save, and they're pretty cool. I really like them. I feel like it was an interesting idea to go with the photographer in the force, but I really like this guy better. Anyway, I'm going to go. We are not going to save here. Alright, let's go, and we are going to aim for, I think it was on the road, on the guard gate. Yes, here it is. Okay, so this is the place where we're going to be able to train them, and with one opponent I'm going to be able to show you much more. Okay, so here we go. This is the training ground is just on the right, if I remember right. There is also a monk which is going to enable us to save. There is one monk in every little area, I think. And if you are in trouble, if you don't have any more weapons, you can come here. And there is a lot of bokens over there, which are going to, or bokuto, which are going to be always there. You will be able to take any of these if you need to. This can be interesting because they've got quite a lot of durabilities. And when you begin, the blades you are going to use are going to lack some, and it's important because you can break your blade if you are not careful. Katanas are not meant to be taking too much hits, so you need to be careful with them. And we're going to fight that guy. He's not very tough, so we should be able to show a few things. Okay, let's just hurry. So there is two guys on this dojo which are going to give you quite a bit of information. This is a very good place to learn how to fight. They are going to teach you how to push and pull and to put your opponent in danger. Okay, so I'd like to have a session with you, please. Alright, so we should be able to see him use different kind of attack. So he has used a strong attack. You can move like that to avoid things. You can run, you can change your target, which is not going to be useful now, but as it's going to attack, I can just guard like that, but okay, he has broken my guard. I should have taken a few items, and now he's broken his. But I need to be careful, because if I attack him when he's going to have a little blue point over his head, it's going to put me in danger. And you can also use grabbing move, like that. Or you can use come on, a jumping attack with your feet to just distract him. Or there is also another little attack you can use to kick him. I should be more careful. Let's just finish him. Alright, it should be out very soon. And as you can see, my weapon level up. Okay, he did not give up. Oh, my mistake. Nah, okay, I lost. Anyway, I've got a little mushroom here. I've got probably a few more in there, which are going to give me a bit more life. No more here. So I'm just going to show you a second step. I cannot. Okay, I will just need to fight him again if I want to show you that. And the other guy is going to give you even more information. Okay, let's see. So the mushroom I've got is poison, so it's going to decrease my attack for something like 30 seconds, but I can still hit it because I do not intend to fight in my next 30 seconds. And you know, we should probably go for a bit of the story, so I can show you how it's going to evolve and what you can do. So So that guy is an important part of the story, but we're not going to see him right now. There is plenty of little side quests which you are going to be able to discover as you advance through the game. And what do I need right now? I need a bit of life. I think I should probably go back to the town, to the Takatane village, I think was the name of it, to recover a bit of radish and heal. Or I could go to Castle Minari and we can see if we can enlist with the Uka clan. There is a pretty interesting storyline with different clans. Well, there is a fallen clan which is trying to recover his status, and you can enlist with them. There is also the ruling clan at the castle of Amana, which is going to try to hire you as well. You can walk with the Takatane village, or you can do side quests in the Omeki town. Where could we go? Let's go to the Minari Castle. There is quite a lot of interesting character over there. It's going to be interesting to meet them. I'm not going to go and do a full run, it would be too long for the video, but I'm going to try to show you a bit more fighting, and then maybe we'll just take a look at the crafting mechanics. So let's just grab a few mushrooms in there to recover a bit of life. We are going to need to fight very, very soon, so I need a bit of life. I've got a bit of money over there, and is there anything in there? No, not so much. Okay, let's see. So a few mushrooms, and let's see what we can do to these guys. I need to speak to the guy with the helmet here. Yeah, why don't you use me? So I'm going to enlist with these guys, but I could very well just beat their chief and become their chief, and it would be interesting as well. Okay, let's see. So he's out. Alright, we'll just... The range is very important if you want to land it at the right time. Okay, that guy is down, and they won't go for more. Each weapon is going to be handled differently. You will get weapons which are going to be used with high guards, low guards, middle guards, and even ninja sword, which are going to enable you to make very interesting attacks. You've got also spears. We're going to get one spear, as a matter of fact. So she's I think probably the toughest fighter of the Uka clan. She's pretty swift. There is another warrior which is also pretty tough. He's using a spear. And here is the chief, which is using quite a massive sword. You can get it if you want. You can get pretty much any sword. You just need to kill the owner. Okay, so here is a spear guy. Yuma. And the chief of the other clan is called Shizen.
お前が本当に腕が立つのかどうかしっかり見極めさせてもらうぞ。
ともかく我々は藤森主膳を倒すための同志だ。共に力を合わせ戦おう。
Okay, so basically we've got the main stories. These clans are going to fight for the leadership of the area here. Okay, let's get out of here. And as I've enlisted with them, now I can just participate to different kind of event on the map. I've got one which is in Kuchihagahara. This is the field of battle we were at the beginning. And I've got another quest in Omeki Town. We're going to go to Omeki Town so I can just show you a bit what the town in the game look like. And we could go also to the Castle Amana then. Let's just see. I could show you a few more side activities which are fun. Let's just begin by taking... I think there is a few things I could go for. There is a spear, there is also a sword which is interesting to grab. So let's go. I think there is some storage over there in which you can find sword and spears. So which one do we want? 7, 5, 7 or 6, 7. We're going to go for this one. This one seems to be good. And I'm going to keep... there is a dull blood here which is very bad. And we can probably get a few things over there. There is a few yens and no, not this one. Not good for us. Nothing else. Okay. You can also just kick the doors if you want. If you want to be faster. If there is a fight or something. And let's climb over there. There is an interesting sword which is in the personal quarters of Yuma and Itsuse, or next to it. So this room is the room of Yuma, and the other one at the back is the room of Itsuse if you are looking for them. They are not there yet, but they can be. And I'm going to grab the little radish over there. I'm going to take that as well. And if you just go over there, there is a blade which is on the wall here. Amabiki. It was not the same as last time. Let's just take a look at the stats. It was kind of the same, I think. It is the one with little... yes, I don't know how to say that, but this one is interesting. Anyway, let's go. We're not going to jump over there. And we're going to move toward the city of Meki, or I could maybe drop at the village to show you a little side activity. Let's begin with that. Because it's not always easy to make money in the game, and there is a few ways to do so. You can go to the village of Takatane, but I'm going to go somewhere else first. I'm going to go to the road. It's an interesting location here. There is a temple, if I remember right, which is pretty cool. Oh, it's really nice. Maybe we won't find what we are looking for. We may be attacked by bandits and stuff. So let's see. There is a temple over there. And the cat is not over there. You can... I'm sure there is no use to do that, but you can do that whenever you want. You can apologize to these guys. At least there is no use here, but maybe there is a few interesting locations where you can do that. And if you want to close a fight, you can very well do that this way. Sometimes there is a merchant which is just over there in the boat, but it is not there yet. It's a pretty interesting merchant. There is a few interesting things he is selling. It's a shame it's night. It would have been more interesting if it was daylight. There is quite a lot of peddler and people which are just going around, and you can get a bit of money by just ringing this bell here for an old lady which is trying to remind the past. Okay, Okay, so let's go. It's going to be night. I'm going to go back to the Takatane village and we are going to rest a bit, so we're going to be able to... I could go to Omeki. I don't think I need... Nah, let's go to Takatane and we'll see tomorrow morning what's going to happen. Okay, so let's reach my home. I could grab a few radish while I'm here. Everybody seems to be sleeping. I will need these to survive, so let's just do that. Let's climb over there. And let's grab a few good ones. He's pretty efficient at picking these up. It's very, very fast. There is even more, a bit higher, but I'm just going to let these be. And we're going to go back home and rest a bit. I think I've got quite a bit of parts, so before we go somewhere else I could show you a bit of crafting. Let's sleep until morning. And I'm going to drop the saber and not here. Alright, let's just drop the weapon here. So let's just drop this one. You can just only carry 3 of these, so you want to be careful with what you pick, because if you have too much, maybe you will be obligated to drop a weapon to grab something which is interesting you more. If there is some kind of boss you are going to beat and you want to grab a sword, if your inventory is full, you will be in trouble. Anyway, let's go and grab these. So we're going to get a few parts. I don't know if I got enough, but I hope so. So let's see. I've got pommel grip. I need a blade, so I've got blade as well. I'll just grab them all. Okay, let's grab everything I can so we can actually see a bit of diversity here. Okay, got it all. Let's go out there and see the smith. See what he's going to be able to build us. So if I remember right, the crafting system is a bit easier than in Way of the Samurai 4. It's a bit more straightforward. Alright, let's just see Dojima. It is the same. He's younger, but it is the same smith than in the other episode. Let's see, so I want to discuss weapons. And I would like to create a weapon. So we're going to create a sword, as I don't have so much part for speed, I think. And we need to choose 3 parts. We need 4 parts. The blade, the guard, the grip, and the pommel. So let's just see what kind of blade I've got. I've got twisty blades, which are not really good. I've got jagged blade. So the name I was looking for earlier was jagged. Anyway, so what else do I have? Only these. So we are going to use a jagged blade. I'm going to go with let's see. So the indigo seems to be giving me a boost in defense, but not so much in attack. The brown is a bit better for attack, but a bit worse for defense. There is always a trade-off. So let's go with something which is going to be very, very dangerous. We're going to go for the brown jagged blade here. Let's go for a guard. So what kind of guard do we have? This one is going to give me quite a boost in defense. Maybe it's interesting to go with this kind of guards. Oh, this one seems to be very, very strong. I could go for this one. 14 defense, it's amazing. Or 41. More durability would be handy. I need to not forget about that. So let's go maybe with this one here. Then we'll need a grip. What do I have? I don't have so much grips. And this one, I'm going to go with this one. It seems to be pretty good. We just need a pommel now and we'll be good. I just have one. This one is going to decrease my defense a bit, but it's going to give me a bit more attack. Okay, let's go for it. And let's see, is it going to be any good? Durability 5, attack 22, defense 47, it's pretty good. Let's just eat next and let's see if it's going to make us something good. So I need to choose which stance it is going to be. And let's see. So do I want to go with upper stance? Middle stance, I prefer this one. The lower stance is also pretty powerful. Or the side stance. You see, there is plenty of different stances you can just choose from. There is a ninja stance, which is pretty fast. And you can even use two swords. So you can really be dangerous. We're going to go with a pretty regular stance, which is going to be the most useful, I think, to begin with. More weapons are going to be, as we progress, different kind of weapon can be pretty handy for different situations. Alright, and I need to choose a few skills. So which one do I want? This is obviously the powerful attack. I need to choose which one is going to be the one I want. I think this one is pretty powerful, if I remember right, but there is obviously a few more. This one is very, very good. Let's see. I should have just thought about what kind of weapon I would have wanted to do, but as you can see, there is plenty of options. And you can even choose different kind of power for your attacks, if they are fast or just powerful, depending on the one you are going to choose from. You can also see pretty well how these are. Okay, this one is deadly, my mistake. Dreadful or deadly, but not both. Okay, we are going to go with, what is it? I think there is, it was Seishu, I think. Seishu is quite fast, and I'm going to go for this one. And I'm going to go with the second one, which is, this one seems to be the one I'm looking for, I believe. It's deadly, or this one with a little move towards the back. Let's go for this one as well. So with two moves, it seems to be pretty good. And if I had more skill points with my weapon as I craft it, I could have just gone with much more moves. But as we are going to advance and learn experience and stuff, we're going to learn new moves, so it's not going to be a big deal. Okay, are we done? Yes, let's do it. And it's going to be an unnamed. Come on, I won't manage to do that. Unnamed sword. Sorry about that. Yes, let's do it that way. So I could have called it something else. It's a bit lame to just call it unnamed. I have no idea here. Return name entry. Yes. I just call it something else. Let's just go over there. And I want to erase these. I'm not sure it's going to be handy to do it with yes. Okay. So how could we call it? Let's go into lowercase. Maybe it's going to be let's say come on. Let's call it we're going to go with something like that. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be correct, but we can still try. Let's go with Mura, which should be the village, and it could be the shadow of the villager. I don't know how to say that, but I'm going to go with Murakage. It's not going to be a big deal. Let's just go with that. Murakage should be good enough, even though it's probably incorrect. Anyway, let's pretend we don't care. Alright, so now we've got a new sword, and I could upgrade it. Or I could do that right now. So let's see, if I want to upgrade this one, I've got different choice. I could make it stronger, or make it more defensive, or increase the durability, but I cannot do that because I'm at 5, which is the max, which is pretty good already. Or random could be increasing more, but it's not a sure thing. So what I'm lacking currently is probably more attack than defense. I'm going to go and ask him to give me a bit more attack. Alright. So 6 more. It's a bit pricey. This is why I was speaking earlier about the fact that you can actually kill the blacksmith when you are done to recover your money. I'll just finish it. Yes. Okay, it's all good. We're not going to go much further with that guy. I got no more money here. Anyway, let's go and see where we could go. We could go to Omiki town. I'm going to go to Omiki. Alright. And there's quite a shady woman in Omiki, she's kind of leading the thing which are happening in there. You know what, we should probably change weapon and go with the sword I've got, which is all new and shiny. I could still continue by you know, when I'm using my weapon with blunt, it's going to reverse the blade, not to kill anybody. Usually play like that, but you can very well kill everybody. It's just going to change a bit where you're going to... You know, I'm going to bow my way out, so we're not going to spoil too much. It's pretty handy if you just don't want to participate in any event. And let's go and see audio, so I can just show you some kind of... Oh, there is a second smith, if I remember right here. It's a bit strange because it is another version of Doji. Maybe it is his father or something. I don't think they can be both at the same time if they are the same person. It seems kind of weird. Okay, so where was Ori? I'm always searching a bit. I'm not really good with sun setting, even though these maps are not that big. No, not over there. I should probably follow this little... yes, it's over there. It is. I'm a bit lost here. I should be that way. Yes, here she is. Oreo. So let's see if she's got a quest for us. Oh, her name is Oreo. And she's going to give me a bit of a walk. I got it, Oreo. Okay, so she's going to give me a bit of walk. I don't think she's going to give me good things right now because we barely know each other. So I need to deliver a letter to Kiyonari, which is the samurai commander of the Fujimori clan. It's not that far. I think the castle should be... Okay, I'm going to do that. Got it. Okay, and what you need to know about this quest is you need to come back to her when you are done. If you don't, you are going to fail the quest. Alright, let's go over there. And let's go to the Amana castle. There is one little thing I really like about the dialogues, which is that when you are going to be prompted to give a response to somebody, if you did not press the D-pad, it's not going to validate your response. You need to press it first, so you won't just make a mistake because you want to go too fast, which can happen sometimes because when you've been playing over this game quite a few times, sometimes you're just going to just pass the cinematics because you've been seeing these already and it's not going to be... Oh, that guy. Oh, this one is fun. So he needs to prepare tuna, and he's going to ask us to prepare it. So we'll need to fight the tuna. Yes, I can. Let's do it. Alright. So let's try our new blade. I'm going to go with the regular blade so I can cut a bit. And we need to cut both sides of the tuna, so we can actually be paid for it. And as you can see, it's got quite a bit of life. Let's try to go with the piercing attack. Not working, okay. So I've got very little time to do that. I need to hurry. So my weapon is leveling up as I fight. And as you can see, I've been doing that already. Okay, so one side seems to be bad. Let's just go for this one. Hopefully my sword is making quite a bit of damage, because it should have been much more time. It's a good way to train and to see how you move around enemies if you are not familiar with it. Because this stone is obviously not going to respond or to attack you anymore. I don't have so much attack yet with this blade, which seems to make this amazing fight a bit boring. I probably need to go for the other side very soon. I'm almost done with this one, so I would like to finish it first. Let's just go. Okay, so this side is already done, so I don't need to worry about it. But I need to finish this one. And I think I'm going to be too late, I will not be able to do it. I'm not making enough damage here. Even though this tuna is not that dangerous, I'm going too far fighting him. Too little time, too much damage to do. Oh, maybe I can just one more jack. Yes, just in time. It's very short, and I'm getting only 100 EM, which, if you compare to what I've been paying for the upgrade of my weapon, is quite a little bit of money. We need much more to be able to increase our durability and stuff. The first level is the cheapest. Okay, let's see. Are the game to let me in? I'm not sure. Nope. It's come on. Is there anybody over there? I need to complete this quest. He should be around. Not over there. Am I unlucky? Let's just take a look at the map. So the local map is going to give me quite a lot of info, but if I cannot enter the... nah, not over there. Let's go to the other side, and I will see if I can... I should check on the map, maybe there is an event. No, is this guy I'm looking for? Yes, he is. He was just hidden behind the door. Yes, I am. Alright. Now I need to go back and speak to Oreo. And she should be compensating me for my trouble. There is one quest giver in each, let's say, each faction. And the more quests you complete, the more the faction is going to like you. So let's follow the water a bit. Okay, here she is. Alright. 200 yens. Alright, and in this village there is also a few things you can recover. There is a few radish over there. If you need to recover a bit of life, could be useful. And there is also a quest when you are going to be in a very bad faction with some faction. You will be able to do a quest where you fight 100 opponents. It's very handy to level up your blades or to train your skills. What are these guys about? I don't know, but it seems to be a bit annoyed by the fact that I'm here. Anyway, let's just see. Let's go on the map. Where are we going to go? I would like to show you a few more fights before we conclude this video. So where could we go? Let's see. We're going to go back to the road. And see if there is anything which is going to happen over there. There is one guy which is always speaking about killing himself, and it's dreadful, but you can respond that you don't care. So you can say, I'm not going to stop you, and is just going to... I don't know. So you can just... I don't know, you can kick him and he's going to flee. He's not going to kill himself anymore. You can just pursue him just to make him stop doing that. Anyway, so let's just talk to the old lady over there. I was speaking about her earlier. And she would like to hear the sound of the bell one more time. So let's just do that. Let's just make the bell ring as in our memories. She's speaking about an old love story. Did he? So we are going to keep inquiring, and he didn't come back, the guy. So we must have some good reason. He was killed by a bandit. And she needs to hear this bell ring again. Okay, let's just strike the bell. There's quite a lot of little stories like this which are pretty interesting. So let's ring this bell. It's not really gameplay wise, it's not that interesting to do, but it's still a good way to win money. Let's just do it as hard as we can. We need to complete 5 try to get it complete. Okay, 100. Good. You need to push your joystick if you are playing with the pad in the direction of the momentum, so you can reach the right spot. Ah, a bit too weak. And as you advance through this, all the villagers are going to gather around and encourage you. Ah, almost there. 2 more tries. Let's see if you can reach the 100 again. Been a bit. Nah. 87. Yeah. And one last time. Oh no, it's done. Okay, we've earned much more money than with any of the quests. And that guy is still there. The mask of Takatane. He's some kind of a vigilantes. Little one, though. Anyway, do we have... Nah, he's not there. I'm looking for a cat here. There he is! That guy. Let's just honor him a bit. He's a cool cat. Anyway, let's go. Ah, my mistake. Let's go and find a fight. Where are we going to fight here? You know what, we're going to go back to the training area and we're going to try to kick the guy and go through the other ones. So let's go to the guard gate. Even though I realized I did not show you any... I did not show you enough of the main characters of the game, but as there is plenty of endings and the story could be pretty short, I don't want to spoil too much. Even though it's pretty difficult to find all the endings. And basically you are going to explore for the few first ending, and then you will try to reach the ending you like the most, which is not always easy. But most of them are pretty satisfying. I realize that... Yeah, I'm coming. Just wait a sec. So let's see. Let's just this time not lose. I'm confident I will win. Oh, my mistake. Oh, come on. I don't want to kill you, I just want to kick your ass. As a matter of fact, I should have probably gone with my sword, my wooden sword. It's going to be much more efficient. She's higher level. Because I know these attacks better, so it should be easier for me to win this fight. No, too far. I could also show you a bit of spear, it would be interesting. Let's just switch a bit. This one is a bit weaker. If you just take a look at the bottom of the screen, I've got two grey bars, which are the durability of my sword. If I just go over the second one, I'm going to break my blade. And I obviously don't want to do that. I almost did it. The spear is a very, very powerful weapon, but with only 2 durability is not good. Oh, mistake. Just stay away from him. And switch to my other one. Almost there. I quite like to take this wooden sword because it's allowing me to have plenty of durability pretty early. And there is something I did not show you. You can also fight with your bare hand. So there is quite a bit of moveset with this. I'm going to go outside and show you that. I don't want to make these guys worry too much. So let's just press a long time on, I think it should be select here. No, it's not. It's down on the D-pad. And you can use quite a bit of attack with that. What is very, very powerful with these attacks is that the enemy cannot block these. So you can do... It's not doing as much damage, but you can really prevent them from attacking you. And there is also a very good grab. So if you use them, you can just do quite a lot of damage. And you can level these up to get a few more attacks as well. Anyway, let's just climb and fight the next opponent we're going to find in this. Did I not won? What? Come on, I don't have the... Okay. I can now access the second level. Okay. I just needed to complete the quest, kind of. Alright, so the second guy here, the master. He's a bit stronger, but is a piece of cake if you compare it to the Grandmaster. So this one is the one which is going to teach you the real meat of the game, of the fighting mechanics. So it can teach you about plenty of things. It can teach you about battles. It can teach you about pull and push and pulls and stuff. So let's just go and make a session with him. I want to challenge him. I want to access the last level. Okay, let's protect ourselves. Oh, not cool. You need to know something. You can heal yourself in these fights. So if you don't manage to get him, you can use consumable to make the fight easier. And I would definitely advise, if it is your first playthrough, to go in easy, because they are dealing quite a little bit less damage and they are taking quite a lot more. So currently I'm getting slaughtered here. Ah, come on, just let me go. I'm burning through all my food. The fighting is quite fast, which is quite cool also. Okay, I've got no more food. I should just check something. Do I have any food in my inventory? I've got poison mushroom, which are not going to help me much, and that's pretty much all. You can equip 3 consumable on your D-pad, on your quick items, let's say. Anyway, let's try not to die. And if I... Ah, come on, he don't want to let me go. Anyway, this was just a little example of the fighting. let's grab a few of these so I can actually heal a bit. And let's get out of here. We're going to end this video next to a little guy, which is just very, very close. I don't like the all the areas. It's true that this game is a bit outdated, but they've done quite a good work with the port. It's really pretty, even if it's a game which is not that recent. Let's go over there. And I think we're going to conclude the video here. There is a little guy which is pretty fun. There is a few people over there which are interesting to talk with. And these two guys, they are making mochi. These are husband and wife. And if you find a partner to come to them, and or to other characters which are doing it also, you can try to make mochi. But you need to have a very good relationship with the partner you are going to bring here. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to conclude the video here. We are almost at 1 hour. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you like the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. And until next time, guys, have fun!